was good? It's your boy Rashad. Tom Aspinall and Sarah Game, however you want to put it. It's Tom Aspinall faking. The world may never know. Now, I'm seeing the footage, eye poke. Double eye poke. That left eye really dug in there, right? Demetrius Mighty Mouse Johnson explained that even though Demetrius is right, even though DJ is right, if anybody was looking for excuse or anything, you just pull up the clip of Demetrius Mighty Mouse Johnson explaining. You put your hands out when you're trying to reason with somebody who has the upper hand on you. So throwing the leg kicks, nobody has a closed fist. When you're thinking about punching, then you got now, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? But when you throw them kicks, you want your hands out because you still want to be elusive. You want to get up out of there. I'm not saying that you can't do it with a closed fist, but you gotta your brain gotta focus on closed fist. Is Tom Aspinall faking? I don't think so. We seen the clip. Dana White's response was trash, but at the same time, he running the business. Dana White's gonna say Dana White things. Look at the fight. I would really have to do some research on who won that first round, but it wasn't dominating, specifically on the champion side. It was not a dominating performance, and everybody's so used to him. Everybody's so used to Tom Aspinall getting up out of the first, second round. That's it. He don't have to go into those deep waters. It would be very, very scary to go into deep waters with Sarah Gone. But also, one thing I say about Sarah Gone, even if you have Tom Aspinall winning that first round, Sarah Gone knows how to survive. He was surviving with the champion. John Jones made light work of him, but also Gone made some mistakes that you just can't make with John Jones. Even if you feel like Tom Aspinall is a better athlete all around, there's some mistakes that Tom is gonna let you make. But a seasoned veteran like John Jones, he's just not gonna let you do it. I ain't gonna lie, I don't love UFC 4 or 5, but 4 has all the fighters that I need. And they're all
coming
unlocked.
Up next,
Alright, so here we go. Oh, Gone going for them heavy hitters. Okay, champion get a hit off. Gone is actually winning right now. Tom does have that movement. I think Gone can defend the take. That's exactly what he did well in the first round too. That's another thing. He defended the takedown well. He just did. He defended the takedown. It just seemed like I said, Tom wasn't dominating the first round, and Gone just seemed like he was well prepared for this fight. That's what it seemed like. He was well prepared for this. Ooh, Gone, you gotta chill. Where's your movement at? I should have put it on legendary. It's on hard right now. I think that's why they're like stopping at certain points. Ooh, nice movement, Gone. Nice movement. These guys kind of have the same similar game. They're just very, very fast at heavyweight. Very, very fast. And, ooh, he was gonna put that flying guillotine on him. Y'all say guillotine or guillotine? Gone is whiffing a lot more. See, this is what I'm saying. This is kind of how the fight was going. Okay, he finally got that takedown. Right for the triangle. That arm triangle. I mean, Gunn's surely gonna escape it, but that's crazy. That's a one-up on Aspinall. I do feel like Aspinall have some submissions up his sleeve, but But I don't know. You can swing. You can say Gon has better submission game. You know, Tom be knocking people out. That's what we know. Tom be knocking people out. There's no way. I was about to say there's no way. There's no way. Anyway, let's get it, man. I was rooting for Gon. Why? Why was I rooting for Gon? I just feel like we kind of wrote him off against the legend. He went against John Jones. We was like, yeah, this guy's a joke. I even thought it in my head, but I had to remember that Francis. I had to remember when I got the fight I actually got to see before the John Jones fight. Yo, Cyril Gon is good, bro. John is just that much better than everybody. And that's what it is. That's what it is. If John does that to Cyril Gon that early, what makes you think he can't do that to Tom? Maybe I'm tripping. Maybe I'm tripping. Well, what makes you think he can't do the same thing? It's John Jones. We're not talking about some random heavyweight, Roy Nelson, Chris Barnett. You know what I mean? We're not talking about random heavyweight. We're not talking about a random UFC fight. Ooh, the movement we're seeing from Gon is good right now. But yeah, man. But then again, Aspinall KOs people in the first round. Just haven't seen it. If we're gonna give, we just saw Gon survive the first round like he was doing. We just saw Gon survive the first round like he was doing. John Jones been surviving rounds for years. Regardless of if you say he's not as fast as he used to be, this, that, and the third, he's been surviving rounds for years. From some of the greatest UFC fighters ever. So it all boils down to this. Tom was at a spot where he was. If I'm Tom, you have to question it. Was I winning that round? Even if you were feeling good in the first round, Gon shows so many signs of, hey, I came prepared. The takedown that Aspinall was trying to do, and Gon was just stuffing him. He was stuffing the takedown. It looked pretty good. It looked pretty good, bro. So I figured I'd let the AI scrap out. I mean, I'm not gonna sit here and act like Marshall Mine or Cryoxis. They can fight and talk all day. I'm not gonna do that. Even Marshall Mine, though, like if it's too much cheese going on, because he likes to go against real people. Man, for a fighter showcase, if I'm not good enough in the game, I'm definitely gonna fight the CPU while talking to you guys, bro. It's completely fine. I've seen Marshall do it. I've seen, I don't know if Cryoxis do it as much. I know he plays a lot more. But, yeah, man, like, I don't know. Tom was in trouble. Tom was in trouble. From a, what? I didn't. Okay. Well, like pineapple. Tom was in trouble, though. To me, Tom was in trouble. He was in trouble since the first, like, one of the first takedowns. But I think this is the result of two of the, like, fighters with the same similar style and athletic ability. You gotta switch your game up when you're fighting the mirror of you, because what you guys both are good at in the highlights of your game is the same thing. You're kind of looking for godly, and that's what I'm saying about Gon, bro. Even though we looking for Aspinall, you kind of know the knockout power. Gon, on the other hand, is the sneaky knockout KO artist. The sneaky KO artist. He can just hit you with certain things that you don't see coming. You can say the same thing about what? You can say the same thing about both of them, but I feel like Aspinall is more straight up. Like, we know that guaranteed knockout is coming because he's shown. It's like when Tyson hit the boxing team. You know what I mean? You gotta finish that. You fighting the champ, you gotta finish. That's what I'm saying, bro. I think this would have happened in real life. Had it not been the eye poke, I think this would have happened in real life. Now that he knows Gon is not nothing to play around with, I think the rematch is definitely a different fight entirely. But look at that. Look at that. Look at that. That's crazy. That's crazy. So now with this going on, it's a guaranteed rematch. And I don't know, I just feel like it's a different fight. The second fight is not the same as the first. I think Gon was gonna win. Personally, I'm not counting Tom out. If Tom win as expected, if Gon win, it's more of a shock factor. But I feel like this is what we was gonna see. I feel like this is exactly what we was gonna see. Had not for the eye poke. I was just gonna leave it at this fight. John Jones got the tweeting. Alex Pereira got the tweeting. Alex Pereira had a video out. He was pretty much laughing at those guys, man. Bones Jones was tweeting. My bad, y'all. He was tweeting. Alex even tweeting like, look, let's get this fight on, bro. I don't know what these two jackasses are doing. That's what I got the vibes from John Jones and Alex Pereira. Boatan. They were kind of looking at these guys like, we're the real fight. And I really do think John versus Alex is the fight. I really do. I really do. Now, if you want to talk about KO power, I think Alex Pereira is the top tier KO power. Tom is good, Gon is good, but Alex Pereira, bro. The top KO power versus the top MMA fighter, or one of the top MMA fighters of all time. I think Demetrius Johnson is better than John Jones. I might get a little flack from that, but it's cool. I'm fine with that. I'm totally fine with that. Now this fight here, that one touch power. John is just that. I can see John pulling it off or trying to attempt it, but he wouldn't do it right out the gate unless it's just wide open. But yeah, bro. Yeah, Alex can't do shit like that against John, bro. I'm sorry. I don't think it's possible. John is too defensive minded. John and Floyd Mayweather is like brothers when it comes to this fighting stuff, man. Whether you want to say it's running or whatever the case may be, yeah, Pereira can't go for stuff like that. He He just can't. That's just not. Yeah. Now, can Pereira stuff a takedown from John? I believe he can. I believe that. I believe that for sure. Pereira going, yeah. Stuff like that's just not gonna happen, man. Then again, maybe I'm glazing John too. Maybe I'm glazing John because a lot of guys have better boxing than John Jones. John Jones, like I said, even though Floyd Mayweather is a boxer, right? He can string along some combinations. I'm not taking nothing away from Floyd, but they're kind of one-punch guys, counter-punch, one-punch guys. John Jones, he doesn't have the best boxing. He just chooses his best shot and goes for it, which is smart. Versus guys who just willing off, because something's gonna land eventually. It's not the best technique. I like the way John boxes and strike. I like the way Izzy boxes. I like the way Izzy strike. You know what I mean? Those long, lengthy guys, they use both hand, feet, elbows, and knees. Yeah, that's John. That's Izzy. Sometimes I don't know about the elbows as much with Izzy. But they kind of, John likes to pick you apart with the strike. Now he can wrestle and stuff all day. Jiu-jitsu, sambo, whatever you want to call it. He can do that all day. That's just what he does. Clinch work too. He's just that guy. See, look, that's realistic right there. I can see Pereira stuffing maybe one or two. Might not be the cleanest stuff, but trying not to get taken down and keeping it on the feet. Nah, you guys gotta show that flying kick to the head he did, bro. Elbow, yeah, classic John. Elbow. Okay, elbow, yeah. Classic John. It's going how I would think it would go. It's going how I would think it would go. Okay. John, that was not the range, my brother. That was not your range. John's arms do look a little weird. I feel like they should be a little bit longer, but I don't know. Maybe I'm tripping. Ooh, that oblique kick. I don't know if Pereira can handle. So that oblique kick looks like it caved the freaking knee in. He was definitely going for a hook. I'm surprised on that one. I thought he had to take down. I feel like John will be picking apart this, that, and the third on Pereira. Pereira's going to try to go for that knockout, and then he's going to frustrate. Yo, what the fuck? Yo, I'm surprised he pulled that move out. That is wild. John, he's not even near you. Ooh, yep. Did that against Stipe. John gotta be careful what he's throwing because Pereira would just touch him and he could get rocked. Never seen John get flash KO'd, but he's definitely been rocked before. Okay, that's what I could definitely see. That's damn sure what I could definitely see. There's no way you letting Pereira pass guard. John, you're wild. John, you're wilding out. He's going for a submission. Huh. These guys cannot submit each other, bro. These guys didn't get a submission on. John's like, nope. Okay. I think this is the fight to see, man. Honestly, that eye poke with Tom and John letdown, one of the biggest letdowns of the century. But at the same time, man, they'll get their rematch. They gotta run it back. They gotta run it back. No contest. I don't know, man. Hey, John, he's on you. He's on you, John. I think you wait till he makes a move. Yeah, yeah. I think you wait till he makes a move. Okay, yep. I'm going for him. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Yeah, there's no submission. It's submission attempts with it. They're not going to be able to lock it in. I don't think so. Yeah, that flying guillotine attempt was crazy, though. Huh. Nice little move from John. Nice little move from John. And then the takedown. Yeah. As far as mixed martial arts go, it's John, bro. It's John. But he has to survive that touch power that Pereira has. Like that. Whipping, making... Hey, Pereira connect 2-3 of those, is over. Or you're going to be in for a long night. You really going to have to recover. Your recovery power is going to have to be crazy. But I wouldn't even want to chance knees, elbow. It's classic Jones. I think Pereira is waiting on his opportunity, though. Look at that. Two of those. Hey, John, you got to chill, man. Now, what happens if Gon wins, Gon beats Tom, and Pereira beats Jones? See what I'm saying, John? What happens if Gon wins and Pereira beats Jones? All of a sudden, the tides change. All of a sudden, the tides change. He was going for that. Okay, nice little transition. Because now you got a situation where Pereira, John doesn't get a title shot. I don't think John jumped straight to fight Gon again. It's still a fight to be had with Tom and John Jones. Pereira goes fight the champion. And now it's a situation on... You have to wait to see who's the champion, right? Gon, Pereira. If Gon loses to Pereira, you gotta be somewhat looking for Tom versus Pereira, or obviously John Jones versus Pereira. But you want me as a John Jones fan, I would want John to get his get back on Pereira to get the belt. But there's a chance that Tom might win that. There's a chance that Tom might win that. And then if Gon beats Pereira somehow, it sucks. Even as a John Jones fan, because bro, you obliterated Gon already. Gon didn't take a lot of damage. He just got choked out. He just got choked out. He tapped. Right? But I don't particularly want to see a John Jones versus Gon again. I really just don't. So I think if Gon ends up being the champion, I don't think Jones goes for Gon. I think he does the no title on the line fight against Tom after fighting Alex. But I think Tom already stated that he just wants the belt. It's not even about John Jones. He just wants the belt. So it's kind of crazy. I kind of went on a tangent just now. Just because the fight is just that long. And I think this could literally happen in real life. The fight being this long. These guys are defending well against each other. And that's just how it is. But yeah, they rematch. The young guys rematch. The older guys probably gonna fight at the White House. Will it be all on the same card? I don't know. But it's good TV. It's good TV. It's kind of I can see conspiracy theorists saying that, hey man, it's just like the Batman versus Superman, King Kong versus Godzilla trope, where we don't make it a clear winner the first fight. I can see where somebody make a theory up like, yeah man, I projected this was gonna happen because that White House card, they're really banking on it to be a good event, man. They're banking on it to be one of the best UFC events ever. You got John Jones versus Alex Pereira, and then Cyril Gane and Tom Aspinall, and that's the championship card. And then those two below them, whoever wins there gets the title shot. You know what I mean? Like, I can see it going down that way. So I see it. So I mean, there is somebody out there right now who has that theory. Because I even thought about it. I said, Wow. By submission. I think that's a way to beat Pereira. If you can get in on the wrestling and submit him. Wow. It was so close though. They kept breaking out of each other's submission. So I was like, man, Pereira's going to get out of this. But no, John won. John like, look, I'm too old for this shit, man. You got to go some way. Okay. So, yeah, man, if the card ends up like this, it's John versus Gane too. It's John versus Gane too, and then what? There's also rumors that Aspinall's father wants him to start boxing. And you know how Dana feels about people leaving to go box. We've seen that with Ngannou. Then he starts trashing your name. What y'all think about this? Tom Aspinall faking though? Is Tom Aspinall faking? Do you feel like he just quit? Maybe he could have just fought with one eye, like Chael Sonnen said. Champions fight with one eye. Y'all just want to see the action. I think everybody was counting against Tom in a weird way, even though they've been rooting for him for about a year and a half, 2 years now. It's kind of weird, right? So, listen, man. All I know is there's a 5% chance Tom was good at some point, and he purposely said, I can't see. A 5%. I feel like he 95% told the truth. There's a 5% chance. He made sure to say I can't see because he didn't expect Gon to be 10 toes and on his game the way Gon was. And I think he wanted to get a feel of a real fight but not lose his belt that night. Now he knows what he needs to work on and he might come back stronger. The thing is, Gon needs to be prepared for an even stronger Aspinall. But if he can prepare for Aspinall the way he was, he can prepare for any. I think God can prepare for anything, bro. Anything. With that being said, man, this is the video, man. I hope y'all enjoyed it. It's these four fighters has so much buzz around their names individually. When you put all four of these guys in that pool, the heavyweight division starts to get fun again. The heavyweight division starts to get fun again, and that's what we need. But y'all gonna fight, man.